All right, so Wayne writes in, I'm not sure from what state, but he says, I relax each evening by watching your videos, Josh. It's like having a friend give me the honest scoop on my money. All right, that's pretty cool. He says he has 3 kids, one in college, second starting in September, and the third 4 years away. I've saved enough in 529 for 1 and 2, child 1 and 2, but nothing for the third. I'd like to save $35,000 a year of school for her. Also, I only have $14,000 left on a mortgage at 3.5%, and I've been actively paying it down. My wife and I both have healthy 403B accounts, and we also have significant pensions in 8 years as well. Okay. However, cash flow is very tight right now, and aggressively funding the 529s, 403Bs, and mortgage overpayments, something's got to give for the next 3 years or next few years. Which account doesn't make sense to continue to fund, and which can we draw back on? I mean, if you only got 8 years left of that mortgage, only $14,000 on that mortgage, you're not paying any. I mean, there's no more interest hardly. It's all going to principal. So I would stop overly aggressive funding that, Wayne, for sure. That jumps at me right there. You got $14,000 left. It's only at 3%, 3.5%. So those interest rates are. I mean, it just again that graph, the bell curve I showed you guys a few days ago, about how the interest is painful on the front end, on the back end is principal. So right now you're just paying the principal. So I would stop making those contributions overpayment to your mortgage. That would be paid off soon enough. He feels like he's robbed Peter to pay Paul. I've been slowly draining our after-tax savings account to pay monthly expenses. Yeah, I don't like that at all, because your 403Bs and pensions are going to be all fully taxed as ordinary income. Got to have more money in after-tax accounts for sure. So I would absolutely stop draining after-tax accounts in order to fund. You see a trash truck going. I would absolutely stop draining money off your after-tax accounts in which you're using essentially to prepay your mortgage. I wouldn't do that whatsoever. Look, I'm not the hugest fan of 529. I mean, I get what you're trying to accomplish, and I don't know what your fully funded pensions are or your strong 403Bs. I don't know. Okay, there it does say it there. I'm not going to say. I get you want to save for your kid 529. I get that 100%. Should you step back on your 403B? Man, I don't know. If you really want to get that college 529 savings plan, I guess I set back on my 403B if you think it's fully funded and you got a pension. I mean, that's probably what I'd do. I certainly stop with the house payment, absolutely. I'm not house payment, but you know what I'm saying, the overpayment of the house. If you really got a couple years you want to fund that 529, I think the thing is to just stop your 403B, other than what they match, and then just really focus on that. But don't be taking money out of your taxable accounts in order to pay bills. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. So roll back on your 403B contributions. Certainly stop the amount on your overpaying on your mortgage, and stop, for heaven's sake, taking money out of your taxable account in which to pay bills. That doesn't make any sense at all. Why not put some of that taxable account money and just put in the 529? You could do that. I mean, there could be a tax consequence, but yeah, that's what I would do for sure. I mean, if you got pensions, you and she, presumably you're not school. Well, I don't know, you might be a school teacher, so maybe you don't have Social Security. I don't know. But if you have pensions and Social Security and healthy 403Bs near $1 million, I mean, that's $50,000 a year right there. You can pull out those 403Bs. Let's say pensions are each $35,000 a year. $70,000, $120 right there. I mean, with no mortgage, yeah, you'll be just fine. I hope this helps.